When it comes time to get a patient out of bed, there's certain things that we want to have available in the room so that you're prepared and everything's going to be safe. So we often find a chair, and every hospital room has different chairs. So in this room we have this chair, so we're going to make this chair work for us. Generally, before I even get the patient up, I prepare the chair so that I have a safe situation for the patient. So to prepare a chair, I often, what I call dress the chair, and I'm going to put a long flat sheet in it. If I'm worried that the patient might not be able to get out of the chair very easily, I'm going to put a sheet in here so that I actually have a lifting sheet if I needed it. And the other thing I might do, depending on the height of the chair, is add a blanket or two so that it's a little taller for the patient to get out. These are kind of thin. We've decided not using pillows as much because pillows actually just deflate and then they don't really add any height. So we might add a pillow or a blanket or two, and then we add a protective Chuck's pad, and that can also be used as a booster pad. So we've got layers here to help us move a patient if they're difficult to get back out of the chair. The placement of the chair is very important. In general, if the patient is connected to many lines and tubes and the ventilator, it's easier to swing the patient away from those things and have all those things stay in front of the patient. So I would place the chair in the general position so I could stand them up and move them to the chair. Often the nursing staff like to see the patient visually so that they can watch their face and monitor them from when they're out at the desk. So then we would get the patient situated and then turn the chair. We'd have to just see how the lines go, but most likely it would go this way and all the lines would just stay in front of the patient. And then we could turn the chair around and then lock it into place. And then the nurse gets to see the patient. Often the nurse likes to transfer the patient from the bed towards the ventilator because they're worried about the lines. But that's a difficult situation because sometimes you have to duck under the ventilator lines or under the IV lines. So you just have to make sure you know the path you're taking and you're allotting for all the space and lines.